Welcome back to Maicol's Kitchen. We've got one of my favorite, if not favorite, Dominican meals going on today. Still celebrating Independencia Dominicana. So thank you for those comments. Again, we're following along with you guys with your feedback. Today on the menu, Carne Guisada, which is carne de res guisada, which is beef stew. But I have my own twist and I do completely different. So you can try this. And for those people that do it completely different, don't let me know down below. We've got the ingredients for the white rice we're going to make. We've got 1.5 cups of white rice and salt, and of course I add garlic. For the carne guisada, the star of the show, we've got beef, and I'll tell you a little about the beef here in a minute. But I got beef, Ken's Steakhouse Caesar dressing for seasoning, Worcestershire sauce, oregano, adobo, garlic powder, and some people put vinegar for their agrio, for their sour taste. I use olives. I don't need them, but I use them. And then, and I've got one packet of Culantro y Achote. I got tomatoes. I'll chop those up. I've got onions sliced, and I've got green peppers. That's all for the beef. And then we're also going to do beans. I'm going to make my black beans. So I got 2 cans of black beans. I've got chopped onions, culantro, jamon, and chicken bouillon cube, and of course bacon. The star of the show, the carne guisada, carne de res guisada. But before I start cooking, yeah, I can show you my drink, but I'm not going to. I'm going to show you our new apron. Someone commented and said, get yourself an apron. So I got my new Maicol's Kitchen apron. And I'll tell you what, if we get 100 likes on this video, I'll be sure to do a giveaway on one of these. So don't forget to like down below. So I got a 3-pound eye-round roast. So it's a big ball of beef. I always do this. I asked the butcher to slice it in about 3/4-inch slices. And then I asked him to pass it through the tenderizer twice. And then I will slice this up into strips to put into my carne de res guisada. So first thing I'm going to put, 3 tablespoons, or maybe 2 tablespoons of the Ken's Steakhouse Caesar dressing. And then I'll put in about 1 tablespoon of crushed oregano. And then I'll put in about 1 tablespoon, maybe more than that, 1.5 tablespoons of adobo, a teaspoon of garlic powder. For the color, I'll put the Goya Culantro. I always say that wrong.
Culantro y Achote.
There you go, I said it right. Once I got the seasoning all in there, I'll just use the best utensil in the kitchen, my hands, and give it a good mixing. Now, if this was for me, I'd put in there red pepper flake, hot sauce, but then my wife would kill me.
Yeah.
My pot's already heating up there with 2 tablespoons of oil, and I'm gonna get that as hot as I can possibly get it. So you guys can see, it's smoking, it's hot, it's ready to go. I'm gonna put in 1 layer on the bottom because I really want to get at least one layer of color. Then I'll just let this start sauteing off. If you don't hear that noise, take it out. It's not ready yet. Remember, I told you I want this as hot as I can get it. 4 cloves of crushed garlic. I'm gonna put in the press and press it in here. Gotta add the Worcestershire sauce. Or Worcestershire sauce. So I did about 3 shots of that Worcestershire sauce. 3/4 of a medium red onion I put in here, sliced. And then I did 3/4 of a green pepper sliced in there. And I'll give that a nice mix up. I'm going to add in my 4 sliced Roma tomatoes. And that'll break down the juices of the tomatoes are in there. And that'll be my juice, or my stock, if you will, for my beef stew, or my carne guisada. I'm going to cover, and I will drop the heat down to medium. I'm just mixing in the tomatoes to make sure they go to the stir through. Again, I'm just going to leave this on here for about an hour sauteing. I still got a few more things to add, but the important stuff is already mixed in there. You guys can see how much juice is being produced out of the meat and the tomatoes and the peppers and the onions. So it's coming together nicely. So I've sliced up 5 pieces of bacon, and I'm going to add that to the bottom of my favorite bean pot, to the chagrin of my beautiful wife. And put that at the bottom there. I'm going to render out the fat out of this bacon. So I've got my bacon browned off. I'm going to add in, and of course all the bacon fat, I'm going to add in this is a quarter of a red onion chopped and diced. And then I'll stir that in, and I'll be sure to add in about 4-5 cloves of garlic. Can you guys see a trend in our house that we enjoy garlic?
Well, garlic makes everything taste better.
Well, bacon makes everything taste better.
No. For Latinos, garlic makes everything taste better.
So, to my bacon, onion, and garlic mixture, I'm going to add in one package of culantro, achote.
Culantro y achote.
Culantro y achote. And then I'm going to add in another package of my jamon seasoning. And I did get a comment on, if you follow us on Maicol's Kitchen on Facebook, Maicol's Kitchen on Instagram, Maicol's Kitchen on TikTok, you get a comment of where you can get these. These you can get at Walmart. Just go to the international section, the Latin
Hispanic,
section. The Hispanic section, and they'll have all the Goya products, the beans, the Goya Adobo. Get that because you need that in your arsenal. The jamon, the culantro achote. I will add in, again, you guys saw my last video, and we'll put a link up here for our Dominican dinner video that we did with Grandpa. I'll add 1 can of the black beans. I'll add a half a can the next can, and then I'll take the other half, use my grinder, which you guys I saw me mention before, and I'll grind those up. And again, this just makes the beans creamier, and I'll add that into here, and that's what I'm going to use for my beans. And I didn't show this on my last video, but after I empty out the beans, I put in less than a quarter of just warm water. I just put in 2 cups of water. To that water, I will add a tablespoon of olive oil, and I'll go once around the rim with my kosher salt. So water's boiling, 1.5 cups of rice goes in. All the water has boiled off the rice, and cover this with aluminum foil and seal all the edges nice and tight for 27 more minutes. And then I'm going to voltear el arroz, which is toss the rice, which, by the way, it is done. Done and perfect. That's perfection. I'm actually going to taste, because I still have an opportunity to adjust the seasoning, which I don't think I will have to. Turn my attention to the meat, which has been going this entire time. It's probably got an hour and 10 minutes going on. I will go ahead and stir it up. I'm leaving it in here till it gets tender. And I will grab my tasting spoon and grab some of the seasoning to see how the seasoning is going on, just a little bit of water. And I'll put that and taste that. That is perfection. When the meat's tender, and you guys can see the liquid is coming out from that other view. And I will leave this again until the meat goes tender, which is probably, I would suspect, 10 more minutes. Give it a mix up, and it's going good. Again, I'm waiting.
Oh, that smells so good.
I'm waiting for the meat to get soft and tender. I'm going to add in, I've got 4 olives in here. And then I will take the small piece
and give it to me
and see what it looks like. That's actually good.
Oh, baby, that's so freaking good.
It's really good. Good? Our rice is done. Our white rice with garlic and salt. I've got the carne de res guisada, which is beef stew, Dominican style, with my twist, and black beans with bacon. So I'll go ahead and serve my plate for supper. Get a scoop of rice. And because this is not my plate, we'll stop there. And I'll put some black beans over the rice. Well, that's just killer right there. And then, of course, the star of the show, which is still percolating. I will go ahead and take some of this carne de res guisada and some of the liquid, and I'll put a nice healthy serving on there. And then I'll go ahead and do a little side of salad. And there's your plate ready to go.
Can I taste?
Well, I guess you can taste. I haven't even finished putting things away. You want to start tasting things?
This birthday girl is gonna taste.
Well, can I put some red pepper flake on?
No.
The beans came out
That
better.
smells- I'm gonna start with it. Oh my God!
The black beans are killer. I don't know anyone says you gotta try that.
Look at the bacon.
Crispy bacon in there. No, if she wasn't recording, she put that whole piece in her mouth. But she's recording. She's gonna.
I know. I gotta be nice. Oh, so tender.
I know.
I don't need the salad. This is
Good.
yeah.
Anyways, don't forget to like the video. If you like the video, comment down below with anything you guys want us to see. And don't forget, I said, if we get 100 likes, we will do a giveaway video. So don't forget to keep those likes coming and subscribe. That said, baby.
A buen tiempo.